Looking ahead today, the U.S. Postal Service will announce major cuts today, cuts that would most likely affect local jobs.
The cost-saving efforts could mean about 250 mail distribution centers would close across the country, including facilities here in Norfolk. 10 Your Side's Liz Palka is at the Norfolk Distribution Center, one of the biggest processing centers in our area. So how soon could this happen, and what does it mean, Liz?
Well, Carrie, we could know more today. The Postal Service is expected to announce today they're making $3 billion in cuts. That would mean the end of this distribution center with its operations being transferred to Richmond. It could also mean more than 250 positions would be axed.
The processing plant in Virginia is viable to the community, and we want their congressmen and legislation, everybody to know that we want to keep Norfolk here. We want to keep this plant here. That
same opinion is shared by many Postal Service employees. But with a reported $3 billion in cuts expected to be announced today, it's looking like the Norfolk Distribution Center's days could be numbered. The Postal Service is facing bankruptcy. The independent government agency, which doesn't receive tax money, needs to make cuts, and fast. The 500 mail processing centers across the country could be reduced by 250.
The consolidation would allow us to reduce the cost of having excess capacity, and the capacity is the equipment and the transportation required to process and distribute mail.
If the distribution center does close, your mail would travel from Hampton Roads to Richmond to be sorted and then back to Hampton Roads. More than 700 local employees could be affected and about 260 positions completely cut. The Associated Press is reporting that these cuts are being finalized right now. When we were at the public hearing last week, district managers told us that a decision wouldn't be made on this distribution center until 2012. However, several media outlets are reporting this morning that cuts could be decided on today, with the closures taking effect in the spring. Carrie, let's send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Liz, thanks so much. The Postal Service is looking to close about 3,700 post offices, which also means many in Hampton Roads. The announcement will also talk about first class and cutting back on delivery there. Instead of 1 to 2 day guaranteed, delivery will now be guaranteed for 2 or 3 days. Again, another cost-cutting measure from the U.S. Postal Service.